Hey everybody, welcome back. So on Instagram, I posted a video in relation to politics in real life being brought to a gaming table, inspired by Star Colonel Mayhem. And I wanted to do a YouTube video and just hit all the bases because a lot of people that subscribe to me on YouTube don't follow me all the way back down to Instagram, and it's okay. My number one issue with politics in real life is that it's bad business in a public space. And at the end of my Instagram video, I purposely said one thing I miss about the 60s, and I wasn't even born in the 60s, is that politics were discussed at home. That way you can still have community relationships, and at least in a neutral setting or at a neutral pace. And I want to do a different story time. What really ruined Games Workshop for me from 2016 all the way up to 2020 for COVID was the last presidential election in the United States. And it wasn't who was running for president. It wasn't the election itself. It was literally the Me Too movement, Black Lives Matter versus Blue Lives Matter, the MAGA hats, the you should, and telling me what to do with my free time, hobby time, and my money. And it wasn't just at one gaming shop. It was at multiple gaming shops in the city of San Antonio and in the city of New Orleans. And it got to the point where store management was slow to react or quick to react, was telling people, go home or don't talk about your politics here. And for me, I went back to ordering stuff online, having it delivered to my house and not be bothered with anybody. So how does that relate to Battletech? People have been for the past couple of years refugeeing themselves from Games Workshop to Battletech. But it's one thing to leave a game system because the evil corporation that you spend money with has ruined your love of the product that they delivered. War Machine, Games Workshop, Dungeons and Dragons, pick a company. And the problem with it is that no matter what franchise you subscribe to, you are who you are. And if you're bringing your real life politics to your new franchise escape from reality, you're still the problem. And a lot of people can't separate the two. Here's an example. Someone formerly of a gaming group that I associated with was pro-Trump. Everything was, well, the Republicans did this for Black people. The Republicans did this for minorities. The Republicans did this. The Republicans did that. And I'm like, unless you're citing sources that are relevant to my lifeline or timeline in life, it's irrelevant. And instead of having hobby time, it became political debate time. So it literally turned into X, Y, Z Republicans did, and then I'm turning around doing A, B, C, why I'll never vote Republican due to what they're doing to the African American community in the United States and globally. That's not what we want. And when I even invited him to leave the gaming group, he's like, no, I really like you guys. I'm like, no, you like asserting your opinion. You don't really enjoy our company. So you're going to end up without us. And he left. And a few of his friends left with him. I don't miss them. And as I said in my video, I would rather you never tell me who you voted for, and I respect you as a gamer and as a human being, rather than you tell me who you voted for and I never want to see you again. Even whether you agree with me or not. It's the fact that now you're adding extra dimensions to a gaming relationship that should never exist. Let's just be pleasant and cordial with each other, play a game, and go home. And I look forward to playing with you again. Another reason why I got out of online gaming, because kids under 18 can throw the N-word around without any repercussions. You can report it to Sony, Entertainment America, and every other game server of the language that they use on mics, and there's no repercussions for them being rude and ignorant. So again, going back to the root cause of the problem, your personal politics and the garbage that comes out of your mouth does not impress people. It diminishes your ability to be valued as part of a local gaming community. Fight me if you want to. You can dislike the video till you're blue in the face. But the problem with online gaming is that you can be anonymous, make new accounts, not use a mic, and still have a dickhead opinion. When you live in a local gaming community, your reputation will follow you faster than a bullet will catch you if you go to multiple game shops with the same nonsense and mentality. Unless that game shop has the same mentality that you do, then you won't find me there. That's the problem. So when I tell people in-game politics only, I only want to talk about the meta of the universe and its politics. That's why you see mercenaries. We work for money. We don't really care. The problem with people not understanding that is what limits their social output. Again, like I said in my Instagram video, if you want to go to Starbucks and discuss your politics, great. You want to go to your place of employment in the lunchroom and discuss your politics, great. You want to go to your church, your place of worship and faith and discuss politics, do that. Game time is escape from reality. Hint, we live in imaginary worlds where we're leaders, conquerors, rulers, mech warriors, wizards, elves, dwarves, minotaurs, and other creations of fantasy, whether it's cyberpunk, sci-fi, or traditional Tolkien fantasy. It's all fantasy. We don't want the real world crashing down our doors and our windows and making us miserable. So this is my rant about you bringing your politics to a gaming table. 4-letter word, 1 apostrophe. Don't. Have a great day.